revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Hej, cześć, siemaneczko, witam was w kolejnym odcinku z serii Batman from the Telltale Games i zaczynamy drugi epizod gry. Znowu namówiam, że to co wybieramy jako nasze opcje to ludzie zapamiętują i tak będzie się toczyła gra. Wcześniej dowiedzieliśmy się w ostatnim odcinku, że Wayne'owie to są podobno największymi gangstrami w całym Gotham. I teraz Batman wrócił wkurwiony do Alfreda. Z Alfredem pogadał. A teraz pojechał z powrotem chyba na miejsce, gdzie zostali zabici jego rodzice. Dokładnie. Tu zostali zabici i tu przyjechał. Alfred za nim. A Alfred ma chujowe auto. W gazecie już o nas piszą szybko.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Padna wkurwiony jest na
Hill
Alfreda.
greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Co, będziemy teraz sprawdzać naszą... Będziemy sprawdzać miejsce zbrodni, gdzie zostali zabici jego rodzice, ale to już sprzed parunastu lat.
Standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Dobra, teraz sprawdźmy sobie to graffiti, które tu jest. To chyba też zostało dlatego, bo on z takimi brońmi... Taką bronią zostali zabici jego rodzice.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal, not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Co my tu jeszcze mamy do sprawdzenia? Są jakieś ślady, czy niezbyt? Co my tu mamy? Tutaj jeszcze jest feeder, czyli...
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Szczerze to nie wiem, co to jest po polsku feature, ale to jest też dla mnie dziwne, bo ja niektóre słowa znam znaczenie ich po angielsku, ale po polsku nie znam ich znaczenia, bo nie potrafię ich po prostu przetłumaczyć.
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
Czy on nie wszystko pamięta, jednak możliwe, że jego rodzice żyją. Chyba że jednak się mamy dowiedzieć.
Bruce, stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Okej, postrzelił jego ojca 2 razy. Upadł.
Don't Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Okej, czyli to Falcone zlecił zabójstwo. 3 razy dostał jeszcze w oko, potem jego matka 2 razy dostała, też upadła, zostali zabici, a nas zostawili. Poleciliśmy na ziemię. Wziął portfel, uciekł. Nie, jeszcze matkę. Jeszcze matce zajebał coś, co za gnój. I uciekł. Chciał nas zabić, ale policja się zaczęła zbliżać, dlatego uciekł. Jednak wszystko pamiętamy.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Teraz będziemy do więzienia szli po Falconiego, czy jak, bo na razie tego nie wiemy, ale w sumie mamy jak się dowiedzieć. Gra cały czas jest, cały czas idzie do przodu. Różne dziwne rzeczy odkrywamy, których wcześniej byśmy nie odkryli. I jesteśmy przy policji, z tego co widzę, tak? Jest tu policja nasza. Wchodzimy do środka spokojnie. I jako chyba Bruce Wayne, raczej nie Batman przecież. Tak, jesteśmy z naszym Harveym i jako Bruce Wayne
Getting you in to see
sami.
Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I
Dobra,
pulled all the strings
dobra.
ahead with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier.
W sumie on nam
Last time we
pomaga
brushed shoulders
teraz.
with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Mamy
At least
Falconiego
tell me what this is about.
gdzieś w celi.
Look, I'm all for blind support.
Dobra, powiem
I'm
mu
not
prawdę.
sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
I realize this is irregular, Lieutenant. I wouldn't ask if there was another way.
I'm vouching for him, Gordon. Trust me, he's one of the good guys.
A good guy who always gets what they want. Now, in my book, there's no such thing.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to
próbowałaś
say,
nas zestrzelić.
some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Chciałaś mnie zabić ostatnio, strzelałaś we mnie, a teraz co? Cześć, co tam, jak tam? Lubimy cię.
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah,
Gadamy o
it's great to
samym
know he's
sobie.
out there watching over the city.
A nikt nie wie, że to jesteśmy my,
All right, Falcone's inside.
tylko
Say what you
Catwoman.
gotta say. We'll be out here.
Okay. Falcone tutaj jest i oni będą czekać na nas, a my wchodzimy do środka z nim gadać. O, on jest w szpitalu, tak by można powiedzieć. Trochę go no, trochę dostał od nas, z tego co widać. Dzieci Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Okay.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
Za
You weren't
tydzień
so
wyjdzie.
eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Możemy mu, czy nie? To chyba będzie wybór. Ale czy tego czasami nie zabije? Mamy go... Hurt him.
I am not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Of course. You'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you?
I am no murderer, Falcone. Unlike you.
Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
O kurwa. Ktoś szedł go zabił.
you in hell.
Coś się stało, została... Dobra, atakujemy ją.
The bastard had to die.
I coś się stało, została zatruta chyba tym samym, co tamten gościu, co podrapał gościa. Fuck, Falcone został zabity teraz. Mamy problem. Falcone został zabity, teraz nie dowiemy się chyba już nigdy tego, co mieliśmy. Się dowiedzieć. Ona żyje, ale i odbiła.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Okej, zostajemy z nią sam na sam.
I have to know why she did this.
I ona się przebudziła teraz. Ona miała przy twarzy coś takiego dziwnego.
Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Właśnie przy tym też ma te żyły takie straszne. Skin. Skóra. Zobaczcie na to sobie. Przyjęcie się.
Still visible beneath her skin.
Okej, jeszcze tutaj mamy. Tutaj chyba to było wstrzyknięte.
Fresh injection site.
Tak.
That doesn't look like blood.
Raczej krwią to nie jest.
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Okej, mamy to mu wysłać, a on
I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
zobaczy co to jest i nam powie.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
Ale raczej przecież w policji mają kamery.
No matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Batman zrobił takie wielkie oczy, może wie kto to. Może wie kto to zrobił.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Bruce chyba właśnie wie kto to jest. Znowu ta, wszędzie się znajduje, gdzie my jesteśmy.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
Sorki.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
I have no comment at this time.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Dobra, powiedzieliśmy jednak kto to był, ale ustaliliśmy, że ona nie powie nikomu, że to ode mnie było. Te informacje nie dostała ich ode mnie. Dobra. Jesteśmy z powrotem w Batcave'ie, wchodzimy tam, Batmobile już się chowa oczywiście, pewnie się zmieni przy okazji, bo czemu nie? Zmienią koła i takie tam różne.
Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
Mamy 98%, chyba że już się skończyło
Similar
to.
to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone had it coming. You cause as much pain as he did, eventually it comes back on you.
We should all be mindful of that. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Tak, powiedział nam coś zanim został zabity. Powiedział, że jesteśmy praktycznie rodziną.
Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Podobno też nie,
I suppose
właśnie.
that makes sense.
On
Your
nie
father,
powiedział.
Hill and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Dobra, zobaczmy co tu mamy. Mamy... To jest sample...
The men at the
Dog
docks were
sample.
doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Dobra, mamy tu 4 punkty. I mamy tu jej DNA też.
This refined drug
Albo
is like a
sample.
weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Jesus. Tak, jej
Both
lek był
compounds seem stable, but they're
mniejszy,
quick to fall
słabszy,
apart.
ale to był ten sam.
Whoever processed it
To
knew
było
what
to
they were
samo.
doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Okej, zobaczmy co tu mamy. Mamy nasze drony porozstawiane po całym mieście i one sprawdzają coś. Zobaczmy tego drona sobie pierw. Co możemy z nim zrobić? Możemy nim sobie latać, tak? On szybki jest, trybem. Tu może tak? Nie, może tylko nad tym latać. Okej. Tu gdzieś? Nie, tu spowalnia. Tu gdzieś mamy. Tu gdzieś jest bardzo zielony. A właśnie, możemy tu skanować. Dobra, skanujmy tutaj tym dronem. Dobra, tutaj mamy coś. Teraz kolejnym dronem sobie przejdziemy, poszukamy tego, co mamy znaleźć. Te drony wyglądają takie wielkie, takie szybkie są. Tutaj gdzieś... nie. Może tutaj. Możliwe, że to jest obok strasznie. Nie. To wygląda... Ha, to nam pokazuje na mapie dosłownie. No, ale muszę w to wlecieć. Ten dron jest dziki. To on tutaj pokazuje. Okej, mamy tutaj ten budynek cały w sumie. Dron sprawdza i mamy przynieść jej głowę. Coś powiedział ktoś. Nie wiemy kto. Mamy tutaj zaznaczone, gdzie to jest. Niezbyt. Tutaj nie słyszę tego. Przelećmy sobie naokoło pierw. Okej, tutaj to było. Dobra, znaleźliśmy. 3 dane, 3 głosy mieliśmy do sprawdzenia. 3 rzeczy są z klubu, tak? O,
Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
teraz już to
Speak with him,
przeszedł.
Bruce.
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Lecz to zobaczymy już w kolejnym odcinku. Będę jak TVN i zatrzymam grę w takim momencie. Więc jeżeli się podobało, to komentujcie, subskrybujcie oraz lajkujcie. No i trzymajcie się. Bye bye.